These wide open fields and a deep down faith lured a star athlete to leave the bright lights and a big salary. This is a view of First Fruits Farm. This is in Franklin County. And as we celebrate our Forward Together change makers, WRAL's Brian Mims shows how a former football great found a richer harvest down on the farm.
Raise it up. A big man runs this farm. 6'3" and hoofing well past 300 pounds. Jason Brown once tackled big men. Now he runs interference against a half-ton cow. He once played center for the Tar Heels. Now he looks square at a real Texas Longhorn. He once had a $37.5 million contract as a center with the St. Louis Rams. Now,
man, God blessed us with the most beautiful farm in all of North Carolina.
Now he has a whole different playbook.
To grow good food and give it to those in need.
But you were only 29, at the top of your game. After the Rams cut you, the Panthers, the Ravens, the 49ers all wanted you to sign long-term deals.
They wanted to make me a multi-millionaire all over again.
Here's the thing about Jason Brown. He has a faith that can move things much bigger than linemen. Just look at that big cross in his special events barn. And when he prays, that still small voice booms.
Jesus told me that I have something in store for you far greater than your whole NFL football career. And I'm like, really, Jesus?
In 2012, after 7 years in the NFL, Jason Brown and his wife Tay settled down on this 1,000-acre farm in Franklin County, not far from his native Henderson.
A farm is the best place to raise a family.
He's 37 now, the father of 8 children. That's 13-year-old JW on the tractor.
One thing that we naturally drew towards was sweet potatoes.
All the produce they raise on the farm, they give away to people in need. And all that football money he turned down.
Money does not make problems go away. It's always been a heart issue.
Of course, not all of us are called to walk away from great careers and childhood dreams to get back to the land. Does that make us any less virtuous? Not at all, says Farmer Brown. Not at all.
There's so many different things that someone can do to still live a life of purpose. This is the path that God has called for me. But one thing that is consistent that he calls everyone to do, it is to be faithful and to be obedient.
Jason Brown went against the grain. And look at his harvest. It doesn't take a big man, just a great one. Brian Mims, WRAL News, Franklin County.
Be faithful and obedient. What a story. Well, do you know a change maker in your community making a difference? Please send us information at forward@wral.com.